What's up everyone, my name is Nick. I'm in Muka, one of my favorite towns here in Sarawak. I'm exploring the market, we're having some umai, we're gonna visit Dalat as well. We're gonna go take some boat rides here with my family. My parents are here, Milo's here, my wife is here. So let's get this video started. This is Global Gibbon. This is one of the nicest markets here in Muka. There's a lot of vegetables, a lot of sago worms, a lot of fish. We saw some sharks, I saw some crabs, and definitely the umai. I think we're gonna go for the umai later. Ooh, sago worms. Rubs actually.
Welcome to Muka. Selamat dapat ke Muka, eh?
And my good friend Pete is here. How are you?
Fine.
Pete lives in Muka half the time in Kuching, so he's gonna show us around Telian a little bit. Yes, one of my favorite little villages. But now, time for breakfast. Alright, we've made it to Kampung Tenam, and this is one of the oldest villages in all of Sarawak. What I've heard is that people have been living here for over 1,000 years. And of course, the Melanau people who live here have different customs and different cultures, a different culture. And one part of their culture is these jurunai, these posts, I would call it. They're not, they call them totem poles. They are Jurunai Basungay. Basungao. So this is a Jurunai, and they used to bury the people of high standing in a coffin first, let them dry, and eventually they'll put their bones in a jar, and they'll place the jar with the bones up there high on the top of this post. So this is a burial post. Very nice. So another fun fact about this Jurunai. So when a person of a high caste, the Melanau have caste systems. So you have the high people, the medium, and lower. There's about 7 castes. And they also have slaves here. So when someone from a higher caste would pass away, they would first bury this person in a hanging coffin for 5 years, 10 years, until the family has enough money source one of these Telian trees, which do not grow around here, so they had to get it from upriver very far away, so it's very expensive to have a proper burial. Once they finally have these posts, they would take the bones from that hanging coffin, put it in a jar and place it right on top there. But what they do first is they get 1 or 2 slaves. Yes, people, the Melanau used to have slaves, now not anymore. And one would be buried underneath the post. And what I was just told, another one would be tied on top of the post next to the jar where the body or the bones of that person who is being buried is placed up there. Now this post is about 100, maybe 200 years old, so there's no jar anymore at the top. We don't know where it is. Might have dropped down, and then people might have buried the remains. Yeah. So that's kind of the history. It's very different than any other ethnicity or group of people here in Sarawak. We are in Telian Tradisi, and there's 3 parts of Telian. Kampung Telian, this is Tradisi. Then you have Tengah, which is halfway, and then you have Ulu, all the way upriver there. So the water is very high in the river today because there's been a lot of rain, and when there's king tide at the sea, this all floods as well. So you see a lot of mud around, and people live here. Oh, there's another little river here. There, so there's always a lot of water here. That's why they have plank walks everywhere. And this side of the river you can only come by motorcycle or you can walk. There's so many plank walks, it's really nice to just walk through the village here. Beautiful little museum here in Kampung Tenam that you should definitely visit when you're here. There are so many artifacts dating back hundreds of years, like these vases, the traditional clothing they wear during weddings, and there's so much here. Wow. Anyone want some smoked fish? So behind me they're making batik linut. Linut is, it's made from the Sago palms, and they make all these motifs on fabrics. And today they're making some fabrics. After a short drive, we have arrived in Dalat. Let's go in the boat! Bye! Okay, we are here. So we've just crossed the Oya River, which is the big river that flows straight through Dalat. And we're on the other side where no car can come. There is no road to this side of the village, so you can only get here by boat. And it's absolutely wonderful here. Look at this river. It's a big one. And during times you'll see boats with all the Sago tree trunks, these little round cubes, not round cubes, these round, what do you call them, trunks, floating down the river pulled by a boat, and there can be hundreds and hundreds of them. It is an absolutely wonderful place to be. Dalat, another beautiful town here in middle Sarawak, near the coast. So here in this side of the village, go ahead and talk.
Yeah, okay.
This side of the village, they make these really nice Terendak hats. See them on the wall there, and this is where they make the very, very special ones.
Time ago they don't have this kind of space, so they are using all this space.
And when you're in the land of the Melanau, you have to eat sago. Yummy. The hospitality in Dalat is incredible. Look at this. Yummy. Bye. All right, we're back in the car, but only 1, 2, 3. The 3 of us, because the others are in the boat heading up the Oya River to downtown Dalat. Just now we're at Kampung Tenam, Seberang, across the river, and we are gonna we're bringing the car now, and we're gonna meet them in downtown Dalat. All right, let's continue the journey. All right, that was a fun little ride, and look who's there. They've already arrived. And do you know where we are? Well, this is St. Bernard one of the churches right here in downtown Dalat. And what is most special about this place is that Bernard was a Dutchman, just like me. And his grave is here. His name is not Bernard, and his name was Reverend Father Bernard Mulder. He's buried right here. Alright, and a little bit in the car and out of the car again. We've left Dalat and now we're in Kampung Tenam, which is about 10-15 minutes from Dalat. And here we're going to learn how they make the Sago pearls and the whole process. Let's explore. So this is the traditional oven on which they cook or grill or bake these Sago pearls. So underneath here, they'll put sticks inside. They burn the stick so it gets very hot underneath. And this is the top. And then the pearls, they'll roll the pearls over, roll until the pearls are baked. And then it's done. That's how they make the Sago pearls.
One has more coconut. More coconut in this.
Nice.
Ampas padi. Sudah saya tahu.
It is different. This one has more coconut, and this less. So, but it's both is really
Yummy.
nice. Yummy.
So this is a remnant of the tall house of the Melanau, and you see this one post. Well, it's like a tree, but up there you see like a cross beam, and that is the height that the veranda of the house used to be. So I reckon that's 10 meters up at least. So that's how tall the Melanau houses used to be. Now they're all reasonably low on stilts, but look at how tall that is. Can't even get it in the frame. And we end the day with a boat ride on the Telian River. We're back in Muka, and the water is high, so we're taking a boat up the river, past Telian Tengah, half Telian, and up to Telian Ulu. So it's the end of our journey for today in Muka. And enjoy the boat ride in peace. Music. Yes, Papa. Yes.